Hey YouTube, Palmetto Patriot 1. It's been a good while since I made a video. Figured wasn't gonna make any more videos, but decided I'd make one tonight on a shotgun I hadn't made a video on. I've had this shotgun for a long time, so I was gonna do a video on it. Never did one on this particular shotgun, and it's a semi-auto. It's a Stoeger M3500. So like I said, I've had it for a while. I'll show you a couple modifications I did to it, and who knows, might get canceled. Who cares? So yeah, stay tuned. Like I said, it's Palmetto Patriot 1 channel, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, like I said, I want to talk about this Stoeger. This is the M3500. This one's got the 28-inch barrel. It's the 12 gauge version, semi-automatic. If you can see, the chamber is empty and there's nothing inside there. I don't know if you can see the plug, but there's nothing inside the magazine. So it's gun clear. And I've had this gun probably at least 4-5 years. I bought it from Cabela's. It's been a good, outstanding gun. I had to make some modifications to it. There's a lot of videos out there on YouTube about this shotgun that you can see. Done some modifications, added a last round, one of those quick reloads for the last round. Did some work on the slide. It's smooth as glass. I don't know if you can't feel it, but I don't know if you can hear a difference in that slide. But that is smooth as a goose's turd, if you can see. I got a sight mark red dot on it. It's a little holograph, kind of cheap red dot. And this is my turkey gun because it shoots the 3.5-inch shell. So turkey hunting, duck hunting. It's a pretty good gun. 28-inch barrel, and just talk about some modifications I did from what it came. I still got the old box back there, but if you look at the receipt, you can't even read anything on it. It's been in that box for so long, all that stuff's done faded away, and you can't see what I paid for it. And I can't even remember what I paid for it. But I know it's like I think it was like $800, but it was on sale, and I got it for like $700 and something out the door. So it's a pretty good budget semi-automatic shotgun for what you got. It's inertia driven, so it's not gas operated, but inertia driven, just like the Benelli's. And matter of fact, I think these are made in the same plant that Benelli is, and Benelli parts will work with this shotgun. Most of them. Some of them do have to be modified in order for them to work, but pretty much the bolts look identical. The extractors will interchange with it. I think even the bolt handles will work. I hadn't tried that, but I've had this gun for a while, like I said, and I've shot it, and it's been a good, accurate shotgun, reliable, and hasn't given me any trouble. But yet, if you look at some of the YouTube videos, you'll find some guys having trouble, and I think the main problems that they have is when this thing comes shipped, it does have that cosmoline type grease, the real sticky grease, packing grease they pack these with so they don't rust, and it preserves the metal. And if you don't get all that out of there and clean that up, it will get gunked up, and it will not function for you when you need it. So the best advice I could tell you, if you buy one of these brand new, is it already comes apart in the box, so you have to assemble it, putting the barrel on, clean it up. Go ahead and just read your instructions and take it all the way down, take it apart, bolt all that stuff, take it apart, clean it real good, get all that cosmoline grease and stuff off of it, and put a light coat of rim oil or whatever oil you choose, and reassemble it. You shouldn't have any problems. They are finicky when you first get them. I think the instructions say to shoot, I think it's 200 rounds of high power, high brass, and for a break-in period with these shotguns, and then it'll be capable to shoot the smaller loads, like the 2 3/4, 7-ounce loads or whatever. You'll be able to shoot those through these. Mine hadn't had a problem out the box. I took it and I cleaned it up before I even put it together and took it out shooting, and I hadn't had any misfeeds. It shot everything, 2 3/4, 3-inch, 3.5. It shot them all, and I hadn't had any issues with them. But yet I still see videos out on YouTube. I don't think the guys are knocking this shotgun, but they do have some issues. I watched the trick shooter guy. He had some issues with his M3500, but I don't know if he cleaned it. I think he comes straight out the box with it. So that's, to me, that's one of the things you don't do is clean it up. It gives you a mindset of letting you know how the gun operates, how it functions, and as you clean in the parts and how to assemble it. So that's my best advice to you if you buy one of these Stoeger M3500s, is to take it apart. It comes apart in the box. Go ahead and clean it while it's still apart, and then assemble it. Read your instructions, do your break-in periods, and it'll function for you. But it's smooth right there. This is the smoothest automatic. I got 2 automatics, and this is the smoothest one. I ain't got the money for a Benelli M4 or the Browning or the Berettas. But this right here will do the trick just as good as those will. And I think this one actually functions, if not the same as one of those high-dollar shotguns. So I'm very happy with this shotgun. Very capable shotgun. Just follow your instructions, keep it clean, get that cosmoline off of it, and she'll run for you. Some of the things that I've did, and I'll just tell you some of the things that came in the box when I first got this gun. It comes with 4 different chokes on it. I think right now I got cylinder choke in it right now. But you get this extended turkey choke, which is pretty decent choke for out of the box. They come in these little containers here with the little blue on it, Stoeger blue. This is modified choke. Cylinder chokes inside of here, and this is improved cylinder. And you got regular cylinder, and then you got a turkey choke. So it's and they come, these chokes, these stainless steel ones, they come with SP on them, which means you can shoot steel shot through them. So if you're doing duck hunting, you can adjust your patterns. You don't have to worry about too much about these chokes. Just make sure you got them. It also comes with the little choke wrench tool to take your chokes in and out. So it's pretty decent shotgun for what, on a budget. Just like the modifications I've done, and YouTube ain't gonna like this, but I say YouTube can kiss my butt. You can take a shell. This is my little last round holder, so y'all got that last round in there. So if that round does go bang and I shot my last round and it discharges it out, I can just slide my finger down, come off the hand rest, slide my finger down, last round, and pop that button. But you'll get faster and faster the longer you practice with it. You'll get faster. It's finding that button, and that's one of the things I want to do, is I want to extend that button. I think the newer versions of the M3500, they come with the extended, or the larger big charging handle, and they come with a big bolt release button. And that's one of the things that's hard to do when you slide that in there, is finding that little button to hit it, to get it to go back in the battery. So once again, boom, last round, and you're ready to roll again. And I thought that's a little neat feature, and I made this out of PVC. That's not PVC, but PEX fittings, shark bite at Lowe's. That's 3/4 inch. It's about 2.5 inches long. I seen this off a guy on YouTube. He made his own last round caddy, last round holder, and it just sticks onto the side. It's not going to go anywhere. Recoil's not going to knock it loose. The only way you're going to get it is when you slide that index finger through here. You can open that chamber up. You slide that index finger from the forehand, your pointer finger, hit the end of that, knock it loose, pop it in there, hit the button. She's ready to roll. And it just pops right in that holder. Just in that holder. Another thing I did was I stippled the back side of the butt plate right here because it was slick. It's a pretty design. All I did was take a soldering iron and I stippled the side of that. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I stippled that and on that inside there. So gives me a better grip right here on the handle end. I put the tape to make the sticky tape. You can get that off of Amazon for the Stoeger M3500, and it just fits right over the, and I didn't stipple it because that stuck pretty good on there, so it's got a good grip. And I did change out that red sight. It comes with a fiber optic red bead on it, and I went and got the high vis, I think it's called the fat bead, and I screwed that one in there, and I think it's 3mm because it comes with different adapters to where it adapts to your gun. I think mine was 3mm. It's kind of a booger to put on there because it's so small. The parts are so small, and Loctited that inside of there. I don't know if that'll hold. I haven't shot it since I put this bead on there, but I like the green bead. It draws better attention to my eyes. I'm able to get quick acquisition on target with that green instead of the red. But all in all, good shotgun. It's not a 3-gun, a little bit long barrel for a 3-gun. I do have a Carlson extended magazine for this shotgun. I think I did a video on the Carlson. I can't remember. I think it seems like I did a video on that. But all in all, if you're looking for a budget semi-auto shotgun, Stoeger's been around for a long time, and they got good quality firearms. It's just you got to read the instructions. You got to make sure you take care of it. Like I say, when it comes out the box, get that cosmoline grease off of it, because that's some of the stickiest stuff that you ever seen. I don't know if you don't know what cosmoline is, if you ever seen like at a gun show some of these old World War II imported rifles they bring in on the box. They got the real gooey, it's like axle grease type stuff. It's real sticky. It's real sticky, almost like glue. It's some hard stuff to get off sometimes. But you got to take those rifles and disassemble them all the way down and make sure you get all that stuff off of there. Because that stuff will catch any powder, any gunk, dirt, whatever. It will get inside the chamber. It will cause you lockups and everything else. So the best thing to do is to take that thing apart, and while you're taking it apart, you'll learn about your firearm. You'll learn how it functions, how each piece works, and as you're getting that knowledge, you're cleaning that rifle or that shotgun and getting it to where it needs to be in order for you to use it. So just like any tool, make sure that you keep it clean, you take care of it, it'll take care of you. Haven't had, like I said, any issues in 5 years with this shotgun. So that's my thing on my Stoeger M3500. I'm not going to take it down. I'm not going to break it down for you. There's videos you can look on YouTube and you can see how these things are break down. But the main thing is just taking that screw loose right there. You take that screw loose and the whole barrel will come off, and it exposes the magazine tube with the magazine spring and the recoil spring is all inside of here. That magazine tube, one of the things I can tell you to do to make it smooth, make that recoil so smooth, is to polish that magazine tube. That's what I did with this one. It's polished to almost a chrome shine, and that thing slides. It's slick. I think that's one of the things that helped out with the 2 3/4 inch shells. the light rounds or light loads. It fires the light loads pretty good. The other thing is it does ship with a recoil weight that goes inside of the butt of the shotgun. Mine's in here. It came with it. You can have an option to take it in or take it out. If you're shooting 3.5, I advise you to get at least put that in there. Take you some Loctite, put it in the threads, and screw that bad boy onto the stock bolt. And it's inside of here. It's encased inside of this pad. You have to take a Phillips head screwdriver and take these two bolts loose, and that rubber plate will come off, and you can access that weight inside of that counterweight. And it's a light shotgun. It's not that bad, unless you got the Carlton tube on there and you loaded full. But it's an outstanding shotgun. I enjoy it. And if you're looking on a budget for a good, reliable shotgun, this is it. Just follow the instructions. And the reason why those guys on the other channels having issues with the M3500 is it's got to be clean, guys. You got to get that Cosmoline oil and grease off of there, or you're gonna have problems. Once you get that done, shine up that magazine tube, she'll run like a charm. I've heard if you shot them a lot, you do have issues with the extractor, and you can go back with a Benelli extractor, and they're more reliable. I hadn't had any problems with this extractor, but I'm thinking about ordering a Benelli extractor, just keep it on the side just in case. But I hadn't had any issues out of it. But it's built sturdy, strong, reliable shotgun. I did put this plate on there. It is pre-drilled, so you can put a rail on here so you can hold your optics if you want to put optics on here. I usually keep this optic on here for turkey season. Turkey season is just around the corner, and once turkey season's over with, if I take this shotgun out clay shooting or bird shooting, this is coming off. I don't leave this on there for that. But interested in seeing how this high vis fat bead's gonna lay out for me. So I got to get this shotgun pattern. Got to see when patterns fall and get my my little red dot zeroed in. So we'll have a good turkey season. So guys, this is Palmetto Patriot 1. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate you guys looking at what we have. Haven't done any videos. I ain't decided if I'm gonna keep on start doing the videos or not. YouTube may decide that for me, and if they do, so what? I enjoyed doing it. Had a blast doing it. Hadn't done them in a while, but you guys, you know how the world is now in the state of way things are with the ATF and their so-called power and tyranny that they're putting on the people, and how YouTube is you know, silencing everybody and taking us off and whatever. It is what it is, guys, and I'd like to say things are going to get better, but I don't foresee it. I don't think it's in the plan. And if you're looking for the plan, they make a book that you can read to find out what's going to happen. It's called the Bible. It's a really good book, and I just think that we do have a God that He does care for us enough to let us know what's ahead. And all I can say, guys, is prepare your house, prepare your home. I've said this before, and seems like it's getting closer. So, but this is Palmetto Patriot 1. I'm signing off. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Y'all have a good night.